Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Erica Wilson, the host of It Had to Happen show. You knew that you had to turn to God because He's the only one that could get you out.
Such a blessing to be able to sit with you, son.
Like in the isolation, sometimes we feel lonely or not being able to fit in, or this person is not want to bother with me or whatever. But that is the time when God says, "Be still."
Right.
And know that I am God. There you go. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm a single mom with 2 kids, struggling, rape victim, homeless, robbed at gunpoint. All those things had to happen to me to birth me for my purpose today. And that's why I'm standing here today giving back.
We knew then that we was on a long road to recovery. But I say that to say this. It had to happen.
Great day, great day, great day, everyone. You're here live today with your girl, Erica Wilson, and It Had to Happen. As you come on in, go ahead and hit that share button, guys. Share, share, share. Today we have the beautiful Angelica Knight, who mastered turning her it, which her it was her can'ts, to cans, and her dreams into plans. Welcome, 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 Angelica. How are you, baby?
I'm fine. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome. I am beyond great. I am so honored to have you on the show today. Um, it's just to watch you, in the back. I always go across your page, and I sit back and I watch the young lady that you've become. And I'm telling you, it's like you're my own daughter. So here, I want to impart something into you that I read on this morning, and I heard Bishop Jakes preached it. I just turned on the TV and there it was. So I just want to impart this into you, what was what I heard on this morning. And it says, God is preparing you for the blessing, not preparing the blessing for you. The blessing is already there waiting, but he has to prepare you for the blessing. And it says, if you're easily offended, you'll never get ahead because the it, which is the offense, will make you quit. So if somebody offended you, or you think somebody offended you, you'll quit. You know what I'm saying? If you're not rooted and grounded in God's word, that it sometimes will cause you to quit if you don't have that strong willpower. But watch this, what Bishop Jake said. He said, if you don't need it, which was the offense, right? To serve or connect. Listen to this now. He said the first time you're offended, you'll just go ahead and quit. But God will always test your it. Your it will be your intent, your agenda, your motive by an insult. God. He said then, because if an it can insult you and make you quit, you weren't worthy of it, which is serving or connected with someone anyway. Then he came back to say there's things you can learn from the it, what you lost by the it that insulted or offended you, because it had to happen. Remember that. And you got to know that it happens when it happens. And when it happens, you have to be ready, baby. Don't get discouraged or shook up by the it. Just tell that it, Here Comes Jesus. Man, Bishop Jakes, he preached that thing on this morning. So I just want to, encourage you to keep on keeping on and don't get stuck by the it if anyone offends you. Just keep on keeping on and know that God got you. But I just want you to go ahead and tell the audience a little bit about Angelica.
Angelica is a mom, first and foremost. I am a hard worker, a full time employee. I am a law student. Recently, I've become an IT tech, a lunch lady, helping my son as he navigates through COVID. I am just a positive, ambitious, driven young woman, and I don't let anything stop me, no matter what it is.
I love that. Oh my goodness, I love that. But guys, Angelica says that she turned her can'ts into cans, guys. And then she turned around and said she turned her dreams into plans. And just like she just told you guys that she wear many hats, many hats, and she make it look so easy. And we were just talking in the green room about being a single mom. And I know that all too well because I'm a single mom of two and two successful, and I'm talking about mighty men of valor that I'm so very proud of. But Angelica, what is it like to be a single mom and to have to wear so many hats?
It's difficult at times. There are some rough nights, some late nights and early mornings. My son, I love him so much. He pushes me, he motivates me in ways that at 6 years old he can't even understand right now. But I think when you really want something, you figure out how to make all of the pieces fit and you figure out how to make it work. And he's so understanding. He's like, "Mommy, you have homework." He calls me a girl boss. He's so motivated. Love my son. And so yeah, it seems difficult at times, but it's really easy. And I know that sounds crazy with all of the things that I do, but it's easy because I'm doing what I love and I love what I do.
Oh gosh, you said it's easy. All right, well, and that's the thing, like you said, you love what you do, so that makes a difference. When you love what you do, you put forth great effort in doing it. And I'm telling you,
Absolutely.
from the looks of it, you're doing a phenomenal job. Can you just tell our
Thank you.
audience what did your son make the principal's honor roll?
Yes, he recently just made the principal's honor roll, all A's,
Yes.
and my pocket felt it. Yes, he's doing amazing navigating this virtual school. It was rough, I think, for everyone when COVID happened and we had to transition. But he is a true champion. He pushes through. We get up in the morning, we do breakfast. He knows how to log himself on. He's very independent. He gets that from his mommy. He's very
Yeah.
independent. He's like, "Mommy, I got it." Unless he just doesn't understand something, then he'll say, "Mommy, can you come help me, please?" But he's doing very well. I communicate often with his teacher, and he hates homework. He hates homework,
Oh
but
my.
but we get it done. We get it done. We're making it
Good.
happen.
Absolutely. If he's on a principal honor roll and making all A's, girl, come on. Hey, let him have that. At least he's getting it done. He may hate it, but he's getting it done. And that's what counts. Guys, I am rocking my dark lipstick. I think it's kind of matching my boots here. And I normally don't wear dark lipstick. So I had to match Angelica's fly, guys. When I look at her pictures, all of her pictures is with this is that cyber that you wear?
No, it's uniformly fabulous from Mac.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, well, she always have on her dark lips. So I say, okay, let me just go ahead and match Angelica's fly today. And then she comes in the green room and have on a light color lipstick. And I was just telling my producer, I'm like, oh my goodness, she told me she liked my makeup. And I was like, yeah, I have to match the young lady's fly because she wear dark lipstick. And then you come in the green room with this light lipstick on, girl.
I changed it. We got it together.
Yes, we sure did. But guys, you are here live today with your girl, Erica Wilson, and we have the beautiful Angelica Knight all the way from my hometown, Miami, Florida. I had the honor of meeting Angelica, I think back in 2010.
I think it was
When
before
Alan was,
that, but because that was the year we graduated. But it was before that, but somewhere around
girl,
there.
don't tell. Oh my goodness, that is the year you got. I'm thinking 2013. That's when Alan graduated from the University of Miami. So actually, it goes back to 2006.
Like 6. Yeah. Like
Yeah, so I had
2006.
the honor of meeting Angelica when I was at Miami Carol City, and I'm telling you, her light was shining back then. But just to see what she has accomplished, it totally blows my mind. So, Angelica, if you have that young single mom or that single mom that may be listening in, what word of advice would you give to them?
I would tell them, don't let your circumstances determine what you can and can't do. A lot of people think that you have a child and now you can't do this or you can't do that. And you can. You just have to find a way to navigate it. You have to make your situation work for you, which is what I did, which is why I'm able to wear so many hats. Not because it's easy, not because I don't get tired, not because it's not some nights where I cry, not because it's not some nights where I don't put my books to the side and say I can't do this. But you can take your moment, have your moment, but you can't soak in that. You have to get up the next
Mm.
day, put your big girl pants on, and you have to push through. You can do it. It's possible. Anything is possible. You just have to believe it, and you can achieve it.
Come on now. Wow. You heard her say it. But guys, we were talking in the green room, and I can't wait till she give you her little slogan. But we're not going to move there yet. But her little slogan is everything. She needs to go ahead and trademark that thing. But you know, we'll get into that a little on down the road. But Angelica, I just really want to say, oh my God, salute, Queen.
Thank you so
Salute.
much.
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm totally blown by it, and I hope Alan is tuned in to see how much you've accomplished. Because I'm not sure if you guys are social media friends or not, but
We
just to
are.
see, okay, yeah, well, you know, he's not on much, so but just to see your classmate excel, and not only that, you're doing what his mom did, which was a single mom. You understand? But
Absolutely.
see, the thing is, with me. I didn't go to school. I didn't wear so many hats. So I was just telling you in the green room, like, oh my gosh, I don't even I couldn't even raise a child in this day and age, you know. But what I did do, Angelica, which I don't know if you knew about it, that once I graduated, I started going to college.
You
And me
did.
and
I
my
saw
kids,
that.
yes. And
Congratulations.
thank you. My kids and I, we all was in college, and I'm telling you, that was like some of the best times of my life. So if there is someone that's listening that may have think that it's too late, it's never too late. It's
It's never too
never
late.
too late to go back and get your
Never.
education, you know, but it's just it's so good that you never stopped. You kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And I'm telling you, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. You are so beautiful. Guys, look at that. That was her graduation. Go ahead and tell us about that, Angelica.
This was from my graduation photo shoot that I did about 2 weeks ago. It was last minute. I didn't have intentions to take photos, but this was me completing my master's. I just actually finished my
Jeez.
first semester of law school, but I simultaneously completed my master's degree in public administration. That was
Wow.
the hardest, most beautiful thing I've ever done. I didn't think I was going to make it through. I didn't really tell many people. Only people close to me knew what I was doing. I didn't want anyone to tell me I was crazy. I didn't want the negativity. And it was rough,
Mm.
but people encouraged me. Those around me who knew, they encouraged me and they helped me on days when I felt like I couldn't help myself. And I made it through. So it was great celebrating that accomplishment, and just I can't wait till they send me my degree in the mail.
Woo, woo. Well, congratulations, Queen.
Thank you.
Congratulations. If you can, just go ahead and show us that hat that sits behind you. Oh,
Sure. This was my graduation hat that my best friend actually helped me with. And I have to thank her because, again, my photo shoot was last minute. And it was like the night before. And it says she turned her
wow.
cans into cans and her dreams into plans. And we did this the
Oh,
night before.
you guys did
But
a
it came out
phenomenal
so
job.
beautiful.
It
Thank
did.
you.
It really, really did. And
Thank
again,
you.
you do have some single moms out there, maybe some young single moms that don't see a way. Um, you're being a beacon of light. You're being a beacon of light. So when you accepted to be on the show and you were telling me that you're a little nervous, I'm like, listen, your story needs to be heard. And sometimes we don't understand why it had to happen, but it had to happen. And knowing that it's going to be our testimony for somebody else, you know. And I just thank
Absolutely.
God that, I'm able to sit here with you today and share your testimony and all that you've gone through and accomplished. I mean, that's major. That is major,
Thank
and
you.
I can't, again, salute, hey, put that crown on. But go ahead and tell us a little bit about what type of attorney are you going to be?
Right now, I am undecided what type of law I want to get into. When I went into law school initially, I thought I had it figured out. But when you get there, the thing about law school is it kind of rewires the way you think. So I came in
Mm,
thinking one way, and it breaks your thinking all the way down, and then it builds you back up. So I'm unsure which way I'm going. I know that I want to help people. And I know I have big dreams, big goals. Like I'm trying to reach the Supreme Court. I want to
mm,
make change. I want to be a part of that. Like I want children to read about me in history books and know that this little black girl from Liberty City, like this is what she did and this is what she was
yes.
able to accomplish. So, right now our country is what it is. And, we recently lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but she was a beacon of change for women. And I just want to continue on that legacy, but while creating my own legacy.
Absolutely. But the one thing I want you to start doing is speaking it. Don't say I
Absolutely.
want to do. Say I am going to do. I'm
Well, I
going to
am
do
going
it.
to do it.
Yes, ma'am. Because know that you have the words are powerful, and when you begin to speak that thing and you believe it, you'll receive it. That's just the God
Absolutely.
that we serve. So I want to give a shout out to Janae Farrell. She say, "I H2H, so proud of you. God bless you, woman. God bless you. Thank you so much." And
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to see another comment that she made, Mishka. If you could put that up on the screen for me. Words are powerful. That was my producer said words are very, very powerful. And Janae also said, make it work. That's it. That's it right there. You can't sit and wallow in whatever it is that you have going on. You have to make it work. It's nothing that we can do to change it because it hadn't happened. So it's nothing that we could do but make it work. So if you could go ahead also and tell us about, I want to hear all about your high school years. I know that I met you while you're in high school, but when you were in high school, were you dreaming of where you're at now? Did you ever see yourself being a single mom like that?
Absolutely not. I don't think anyone dreams that. I don't think anyone wakes up and says, my goal for my life is I want to be a single mom. No. So I never could have imagined that in a million years. In high
Hmm.
school, I was in a law magnet. I definitely always knew I wanted to get into law. So that just I did fulfill that part, or I am fulfilling that part of it.
That's
But
it.
high school was fun. I was a majorette. I was in a band. I was in a law magnet. So high school was fun. I kind of wish I could go back. I'll trade in some of my adult responsibilities for the orange and black uniform.
Were you really? Are you serious?
Yes, yes, I would trade it in to just live with my parents and have them pay some bills and
Oh,
I
but
mean,
it's
I'm
so
doing all
good.
right for myself, but we all kind of would go back, I think, if we could.
Right, right, right. And I want to go back to what I said about not that you dreamt to be a single mom. I just say,
Mm-mm.
have you ever imagined in your wildest dream that you would probably end up as a single mom? Not that you dreamt it, but it's just,
Right.
sometimes we were just talking in the green room and we were saying
Hmm.
how much, the stigma that people put on single mom and not
Hmm.
knowing that we rock. We
Right. We
rock.
do.
Yes, okay. And the thing about it is, like I said in the green room, sometimes in marriage, you could be a single parent. And that's just that,
Absolutely.
But again, we're not encouraging anybody to become a single mom. We're just saying that we rock at being single moms. And there's so
Absolutely.
many others that's out there as well that rock at being single moms. But you just thank God. We got our
Absolutely.
daddy. We have our daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's
Absolutely.
gonna make sure that he supplies not some, but all of our needs.
Absolutely.
Maybe not once, but all of our needs. And that's one of the things that we have to stand firm on. So
Absolutely.
let me ask you this. How do you walk with Christ?
It's very good. I have a relationship with God. I pray before I go to bed at night. I pray when I wake up in the morning. I think you can't just pray when something is wrong. I think
Okay.
it's important to, pray all the time. Sometimes just to tell God, thank you. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for everything you haven't done, because sometimes we think we're ready for something and we aren't. And God knows
Mm.
we don't. So I have a very deep connection with God. Of course, with COVID, I'm not in church every Sunday, virtually, but I do pray. I do pray. And
Mhm.
my dad definitely keeps me on track with that.
Absolutely. But I want to let you know that church is in your heart. That's what
Absolutely.
church is. And of
Absolutely.
course with COVID that robbed us of so much. As long as I hear that you have a relationship with God, that's all that matters. You
Absolutely.
understand?
Without him, I wouldn't be here.
Listen,
I
don't
couldn't.
know where we will be. Don't
Right.
even know where we will be. So shouts out to Harold Bonswell, which is Angelica Knight's father. He says, I'm so godly proud of you, young lady. That is
Thank you,
so
Dad.
that is so awesome. So carry us on to your collegiate years.
So, when I initially graduated high school, I went to UM. I got into UM. I was accepted and I went to the University of Miami. However, school just wasn't my focus. I think when you decide to go to school or do anything, you have to be passionate about it. You have to want to do it. And I think I was more so doing it just because you graduate high school, you're supposed to go to college. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But if I wasn't passionate about it. So I was more so focused on, like, I need to work. I need to build a foundation for myself, because by that time I was not in either of my parents' house. And as an adult, you don't necessarily agree with everything your parents want you to do, and they have your best interest in mind, of course, but you don't understand that. And it wasn't
Right,
until I became a mom that I began to understand some things better about parenting, because children don't come with a manual and every child is different.
right.
So I didn't do so well. I ended up leaving after my first year of school, and I decided to work. But I met my son's dad during my time at So in 2014, when I should have been, or when I would have been graduating, I had a baby. And my baby wasn't the reason I didn't graduate. I had a baby instead. So that was my degree, so to speak. But it was really rough, because I feel like in that time I was kind of lost. I was a young adult and I was trying to find my way. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know. So, and when you're lost, it's easy to fall into other people's paths. And that's not
Yes.
your path. That's not your intended path. So it won't work for you. It'll never work out because it's not your path.
Right.
So that's kind of how it happened for me. And then, so there was a dark period. There was a period where you couldn't have told me I was going to have a degree. I'm trying to figure out this mom thing. Like, I love my child because I'm supposed to, but how am I supposed to do this? I'm figuring all of these things out. And it was a very dark period for me, but I just woke up one day. I can't tell you the exact day, but you look into your child's eyes and you understand that, I want more for us. It's not just me
Mm.
anymore, but I want more for us. So how do I get that more? So I had to turn back to, okay, what are your dreams? What are your goals? Independent of anyone else, I stopped dating. It was just myself and my son. And I had to figure out, what is it that you want? And
Mm.
I feel like in finding that, I don't say I found myself. I say I found a better version of myself. And I feel
Come
like
on.
God tore me down to nothing. And I was able to find a better version of myself. and that person sits before you today. And from
Mm.
there, I got hired with the state attorney's office where I'm still at 5 years later. And
Glory.
I got back in
Hallelujah.
school. I went back to school in January 2017. I finished my associates that summer. I was taking like 6 classes. I enrolled for my bachelor's. I finished my bachelor's that next summer, a year later. And so usually a bachelor's from an associate takes you about 2 years. I did it in a year. I was taking heavy
Wow.
course loads and I was doing well. I was making A's and B's. I graduated from FAU with my bachelor's in the summer of 2018, and then I started my master's. And I just finished my master's and I started law school. But I'm very much a planner. I write things down. Behind me are some of my I write things down. I'm very visual. I'm over analytical. I overthink everything. But I set my goals, and in me understanding my goals, it helps me remember my past. It helps me
Mm.
understand where I'm headed and what I need to do to get there.
My God. Uh, all I can do is just smile right now. My goodness. I mean, that's when you talk about when God kind of stripped everything from you. And was that during the time you had the baby?
Yes. So I gave birth to my son in 2014, and I say he was the best thing that came out of that year. That between 2014 and 2016, it was rough. It was very rough. It was
Wow.
rough.
And you kind of took me back to my past because, I remember I had two though, and I was stripped of everything. When I said rock bottom, Angelica, rock bottom, like
Mhm.
I didn't know where the next meal was coming from.
Mhm.
It, it was just, it was
Mhm.
crazy. But I never,
Absolutely.
ever, ever asked God, like, why? Why I have to go through this, or why is this happening to me? I never questioned him, but I knew that one day I was coming out. And even during the time when you were seeing me, you never even know how bad I was struggling. A lot of
Right.
people that hear my story now, and they be like, what? Because I
The
didn't walk
same.
around, looking like
Mhm.
what I was going
Don't
through.
carry it.
No, I never
Absolutely.
carried it. And that's
Absolutely.
the thing, and I always trusted God. I didn't really, I mean, I knew God, but I didn't have a relationship like I have now with him. And I
Mhm.
won't turn back. I mean, I won't turn back. And I
Not
don't
at
blame
all.
anybody for any of the things that I went through back then, because at the end of the day, it prepared me for my now. It was birthing me for my purpose. And that dark
Absolutely.
moment that you had, darling, it was birthing you for your purpose. And
Absolutely.
I knew that I don't ever want to touch that again. I don't ever want to go
At
back
all.
there ever
At
again. So
all.
it gives you that drive to push. It gives you that drive. When you look into your kids' eyes, hey, listen, I like to tell people when you decide to become a parent, it's not about you anymore. It's
At
about
all.
that child or those children. It's not about you anymore. Ebony Laurie says, I love you. So proud of you. The
I love you
support.
too, beautiful. Thank you.
That is so awesome. But like I said, I'm lost for words, really, because I can't. Oh my God, I'm so proud. I feel like the mother. I feel like the mom, but I just know that I can see it all over you. And you have like this glow. I don't know if you see this glow that you have, but you have this glow. You're not a person that could fit in. So don't ever try to fit in. Don't ever try to fit in because that's not what God has for you. You're a person that stand out. I want you to go ahead and give them that slogan that you gave me in the green room. And they're gonna understand what I'm talking about when I by me telling you that you don't fit in. You stand out. So go ahead and give them that little slogan you gave me in the green room.
I bring the table to the table. That's
Ooh,
my slogan. That's what I live by. A lot of people are like, what do you bring to the table? I bring the table to the table.
come on. You might as well go ahead and trademark that. Oh my goodness. I bring the table to the table. Y'all heard her. Guys, we are here live today and It Had to Happen with your girl Erica Wilson. And we have the beautiful Angelica Knight all the way from Miami, Florida, my hometown, guys. 305 is in the building, live and strong. I see that Charlotte Love put up the U hearts. University of Miami, the Canes, whoop, whoop. Even
Woo!
though we lost last night by 3 points. Hmm. Yeah, we lost by 3 points, guys. Yes, we did. But that's okay. They had a great season. They really had a great season. Just too bad they couldn't pull it off, but still, we ride or die. We ride or die with the Canes, guys. But Angelica, just go ahead and so what is it that you're doing now?
So now I'm in law school. I got a break for the winter break, if that's what you want to call it, because I still had things to do. But I'm in law school, so my next semester will start up January, and I'm still working full time. So I'll
Mhm.
be working, I'll be going to school, and my son starts school back on Monday, so we'll be back to busy, busy, busy.
Oh my goodness. I just want to when you spoke about the winter, I just want to share our little video. I know this has nothing to do with the show. I just want to show our video, Angelica. I have a nonprofit organization that's based here in Jacksonville, but we're in Miami. We touched a couple of spots. We tend to
Hmm.
go globally, and it's called 88 Blessings. And round about December, I did the Winter Wonderland like back to back, Angelica.
Hmm.
December 17th, I did it here in Duval, and then we went down to Miami to do it December 19th. It was over, Angelica. I was done. So I can
I
only
can imagine.
imagine the things that you're going through. So if we could go ahead and roll that clip from the Miami Winter Wonderland, Angelica, I pray that you enjoy this video because so many lives was touched that day. Man, what a time we had at the Miami police station down in the North Side area on 81st and 7th Avenue. I just want to shout out to everyone who poured into that event, supported that event, put into that event, whatever you did for that event. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough. And Angelica, inside of that video, I don't know if you saw the SOAR movement banner and tablecloth that we have there. SOAR movement is actually a baby of 88 Blessings. And what it is actually a movement for high school seniors that lost, that was robbed of all of their senior activities during COVID this year, high school graduates. So we actually deal with college students. So it would be an honor to have you um, to kind of mentor to some of the ladies who we have in the group because they're entering college. Well, I think they finished first semester. Yeah, they finished their first semester. So it would be an honor if you can kind of mentor to them and maybe just offer them some words of encouragement. Maybe if one is listening in, I think we have our Jalen Eunice. She rocks. Oh my gosh, she totally, totally rocks, Angelica. So if she's listening in, could you just give? She's going for. Uh-oh. I don't want to say it, but she's going to be a doctor and she's
Okay.
at USF. So if there's
Okay.
anything, any words of encouragement that you can give her, what would you say to her going into her first year of college?
I would say that it's different. Obviously, their experience is different from mine due to COVID. However, I would say ask questions, get to know people, network in this virtual world because sometimes there are people who they don't know you, so they can't help you. And when you need help, when someone knows you, they can provide that assistance. And I would say just push through. It's gonna be some rough days. Some days you like, why did I sign up for this? But push through. You got it. You got it.
Mm. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I mean, hey, I remember when I started back and look, I was going to school after 20 something years. So you already know. I only can imagine what you guys go through. So, Jalen, if you're listening in, Angelica just really dropped some jewels for you. Angelica, I am so grateful to have you here on It Had to Happen. I do have my publicist just tuned in. I see she have her camera. Jalen's on. She's on. She says, thank you,
Hi, Jalen.
Angelica.
You're welcome.
So also, I do have Dr. Dietra on. Dr. Dietra, are you there?
Um, I
How are you, Dr. Deidre? I think she's frozen.
She is.
Guys, just bear with us until there you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, I think she's freezing.
She's freezing up.
Okay, Dr. Deidre, if you want to go out and come back in, that should work. Okay, so we're gonna wait on Dr. Deidre. So Angelica, just tell us a little bit about your son. We talked a little bit about him going, have being awarded the principal's honor roll, making all A's. But just tell us, is his personality is like yours or dad's?
I think he's a good mixture of us both. I'm
Okay.
more of the disciplinarian parent. So
Really?
yes, I'm the disciplinarian. And so he'll go to his dad any day because he can get his dad to do anything with him and for him, and he doesn't have a bedtime at dad's house.
But I'm
But
telling
my
you,
son, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's 6, but he's very intelligent, and I'm not just saying that because he's my son. He's very intelligent. He understands. He helps me sometimes. When he's just like, "Mommy, can you do this?" or "Mommy, is that?" He'll tell me the time. He'll do math for me randomly. He's very independent. He wants to do everything on his own. He does not want you to help him unless he asks for your help. If he did not ask for your help, do not help him.
oh
But
my
I love
goodness.
him.
Yes, and it's nothing like a mother-son bond. Nothing like
That's
it.
my baby. I love my baby.
Awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and welcome Dr. Deidre. I don't know what's going on, but we have you here now. So if you could just tell the audience a little bit about Dr. Deidre, you're more than welcome to. You have the floor.
thank you for
Uh-oh, it's freezing again. I'm not sure what's happening, but
let me try.
okay, guys, let me go to some of the comments while we're waiting on Dr. Deidre. So, Mish, if we could put some of the comments up. Ebony Laurie, I love you. So proud of you. Whoop, whoop. Okay, Ebony. Janae says the whole table. I know that's
The
right.
whole table. The whole table.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, Charlotte Love says, awesome. Love the Winter Wonderland events. They were amazing. And thank you so much, Charlotte, for helping out with the Duval Winter Wonderland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friend Shannon says, great day, everyone. A bit late, but I'm here. Better late than never. Thank you, friend, for tuning in with us.
Can you
So,
guys
Dr.
hear
Deidre, do
me?
we have you now?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Well,
This never happened.
welcome.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. So I just
Yeah.
want to go ahead and introduce you guys. My publicist, guys. She's going to take 88 lessons to another level. So, Dr. Deidre, if you could go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So just a little bit about myself. Thank you for having me, first of all, and I'm looking forward to this new journey. I started out in the industry years ago. I'll say, yeah, years ago. I started out as DJ Jazzy Jeff assistant, and I was in entertainment for about 5 years before I went over to working with professional athletes, where I've been working with their foundations and doing brand marketing and PR work and making sure they're visible in the community, helping them bring their vision and their dreams to life. And, I am so excited to work with you to do the same for your foundation and, make sure that we're expanding on those goals and just making sure that everybody is coming together and we can make an impact in community. So yes, I work with several NFL players such as Bobby Taylor from the Eagles and Hollis Thomas and Alan Aldridge, who was with the Denver Broncos and went to Detroit. So those are a few of the players I work with. And I currently have a book that's about to come out. Actually, I've written it for players and for families who, just preparing for life beyond the game. So just working with foundations could be a stepping stool for them to prepare and to have a business that can thrive and to grow and be sustainable. So I am so elated to be here today and to share this, space with you. So thank you again for having me.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you as well. We have Angelica all the way from Miami. She was one of the young ladies that I met back in 2010 when Alan was at Miami University. And I was just telling her, so Angelica, maybe your son is going to be that NFL player too. So, hey, we never know how this tie into each other. We don't know what God is doing in the midst. But I know, Dr. Deidre, Angelica is in her first semester of law school.
Oh, congratulations. My best friend is a lawyer.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And she's wearing so many different hats, Dr. Deidre. And we were just talking about being a single mom. So Angelica, just go ahead and I don't know if Dr. Deidre was on, but just tell her how many hats you're wearing right now. And then she's going to tell you how many hats she's wearing.
So as she stated, I'm a single mom. I am a student. I'm in law school. I just finished my master's. I'm in law school now. I'm a full-time employee. I'm a paralegal. And I'm also the lunch lady, the IT tech, the teacher's assistant, all of those things.
So Dr. Deidre, can you see how many hats she wears?
That is remarkable, and continue to be a role model for other single parent moms who are out there. That is
Thank
just
you.
incredible. I am proud of you myself.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Her dad is saying we are so glad. And okay, went out. We are so glad Angelica understands that the price is worth the what?
The prize is worth the price.
Oh, the prize yes, it definitely is, Mr. Barwell. Definitely is. And I'm telling you, you've done a phenomenal job with her, Mr. Boswell. So I'm talking about, I can't tell her enough how honored I'm, to have her here, to see the young lady she's become. But she don't even see the glow that's on her. I told her she can't fit in. She definitely can't fit in. She is the one to stand out. And what did you tell me? You the what? You do what? The what?
I bring the table to the table.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that? She said, I bring the table to the girl, you have me tearing up. Oh my goodness, I love it. I told her, Dr. Deidre, I said, you need to go ahead and trademark that, because I love that. I bring the table to the table. Guys, go ahead and put that in the comment. If you bring the table to the table, go ahead and put that in the comments. But Dr. Teacher, is there any I know that you what is your degree in?
Which one?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. Well,
So my bachelor's is in psychology, and my master's is in education. My doctorate is in education. It's in organizational leadership. So yeah, tying it all
wow.
together to help the community and make an impact. Yes. So I, like you, want to bring the table to the table.
And like she said, Angelica, she started out as DJ Jazzy Jeff's. What was it, DJ?
Yes, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Yes, as his.
You remember him, Angelica?
Yes, I remember him.
They're coming back. They have the Fresh Prince back on now, right? So everybody's tuning into the Fresh Prince.
Yes, they've been putting a repeat on the TV.
Yes.
I don't think there's any new episodes, but
yeah, they are doing no new episodes, but I think it's like a remake. They're back on now, and everybody's watching them, so it's great.
Awesome. So if you can offer Angelica any words of advice or encouragement, what would you give her?
Stay committed, stay dedicated, keep pushing, continue to be a role model for your children. The best advice that was given to me was to allow your children or your child see you go to school and accomplish those goals. That is so important because they begin to aspire and achieve goals like you do. So just, continue to make an impact, make us all proud and continue to bring that table to the table, pave the way for others. So, and remember to open the door, right? As you walk through, leave the door open for others. And I think sometimes we forget that as women, that we need to bring other people through. So I am all about keeping the door open and sharing my resources. So I say do the same.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Wow. Wow. So I'm lost for words. Oh my goodness. I'm totally lost for words. Because Angelica, I know that you've always had a big heart. You've always had a big heart. But I want you to share with Dr. Dietrich what you shared earlier about leaving a legacy. Just go ahead and tell her what you said, what you mentioned in the earlier part. Dr. Dietrich, she blew my mind. So I just have to have her to share this with you again.
Okay, I'm excited.
Well, let me alter it because, as you said, let me speak it. So I am going to sit on the Supreme Court. I am going to sit in these places where decisions are being made, where I can impact those to come after us. And I just want to do amazing things. I want to help I will help the community, and I will be great. I will be amazing. The future generations will read about me in their history books.
Yes.
That right there is so impactful. And when you're sitting there, I'm going to cheer you on.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. I told her I feel like the proud mom. I really do. I feel like a proud mom. I mean, so amazing. So amazing. And I'm telling you, like, keep on keeping on, baby. Keep your eyes on the prize. And I'm telling you, sky's the limit. Take the wings and continue to soar. You cannot, and I can't stress this enough. Don't you dare try to fit in. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. It's not going to work. Remember, you talked about something in the earlier part of the conversation. It's not going to work. It's definitely not going to work. So you're not made to fit in. You're made to stand out. And go ahead and you bring the table to the table. Okay. So I just had to say that again. But guys, you are here live today with your girl Erica Wilson. It has to happen. I have the beautiful Angelica Knight all the way from Miami, Florida, and my new publicist, Dr. Dietrich Johnson. Guys, I'm telling you, the powerhouse is sitting before you. So if it's something, guys, because we're about at the end of our show. So if it's something that you can leave with the audience on today, Angelica, we'll start with you first. What would it be?
I would say that you can do anything that you want to do. You have to set out the purpose for your life. And as long as you walk in that purpose, you'll get where you're trying to go. And you'll be amazing when you get there.
Mm, my God.
I
Yes.
like.
Dr. Deidre.
I'm going to piggyback off of what Angelica said. I'm going to say be purpose driven and put a vision to that purpose and plan it out. Make your steps, make sure you have goals and surround yourself with the right people who can help you achieve those goals. If someone is not adding value to you, then they should not be in your circle. You need to remove them
Mm.
and bring the right people in your circle that can help you achieve whatever goal you set out to do.
All
Absolutely.
right. All right, guys. You heard it. It had to happen with Dr. Deidre and Angelica. This 30th day of December, guys. We are almost to the last day of the year. We're getting ready to enter to 2021. And guys, I just want to show you a little clip. It's really funny. It's really, really funny. But I'm going to show this little clip on how I feel about 2020 and how I'm walking into 2021. It's not very long, so don't blink. But here you go. Did you guys catch it?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. I'm gonna roll my eyes at 2020, okay, and I'm gonna walk into 2021 looking for great things. I declare and decree it right now for us all. Great things are waiting for us. Like I told you in the earlier part of the broadcast, God is preparing you for the blessing because it's already there. It's just waiting on you. But a lot of times, we're not ready to receive that blessing. He has to know that we're ready to receive that blessing before he gives that blessing. Because if he give us that blessing, we could mess something up. So just know and know that that he's preparing you for the blessing. Listen, you haven't even seen your best days yet. They're coming. They're coming. And the things that you're doing, I mean, just the glow. You don't even have to open up your mouth. That glow that's all over you, I mean, they can just see it. Mm, I'm not going to go there, but thank you, Holy Ghost. Listen, don't ever water yourself down for nobody.
Mhm.
Never water yourself down for anybody. It's not when you're saying great things about yourself, it's not that you're boasting nor bragging. Hmm. You just who you are and who God allowed you to be. So if you got to pat yourself on, if you have to pat your own self on the back, baby, you pat your own self on the back and says, "Job well done." Because I'm telling you, you making it look easy. You making it look easy. And we're not encouraging anybody to become a single mom. That's not what we're saying here. But I'm telling you, though, we have some single moms that's out there that rock. And they've been a part of 88 blessings. And I myself is a single mom of two amazing mighty men of valor. And your dad is on here. He said, "Oh, Janae is saying, shine bright, superstar." I didn't see what your dad said. Blessing comes with responsibilities. So true. So, so very true. So, Angelica and Dr. Deidre, I thank you both for joining me on It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson. I look forward to 2021. And I know that there's a lot of people out there saying, "Oh, I'm going to delete some people." I'm looking for people that I can connect with to make an impact and empower so many folk. I not only want to do it in the areas where I was born and raised or I now reside, I want to go globally, because we have so many people out there that is in need of help. And we go through some things, not just for us, it happened to us for somebody else. But you got to know that it had to happen. So God bless you both. God bless our audience. You guys been amazing. Meet us back here on Monday for a night of prayer, an hour of power, guys. My God. that thing goes high. Every round goes higher and higher and higher. We had a wonderful time in the Lord the other night. I'm talking about we went out with a bang. And Angelica, I just want to let you know you were my season finale. So God bless you, baby. God bless you.
Thank
And
you.
what a
Thank you for
way
having
to
me.
You're most welcome. Oh my God. And I would love to have you back on at a later date and letting the people see what else you have going on. But how many of you know that maybe God had a plan for her to be 88 Blessings attorney, Deidre? Dr. Deidre?
You better speak it.
I'm telling you, we don't know what happened, but we do know it had to happen. God bless you all. And until next time, guys, please do be safe. We know tomorrow is New Year's. We're not supposed to be gathering, but if you happen to do so, please do wear your mask. Please do be safe. But until 2021, when I see you back here on Wednesday at 4:30, but no, Monday, I'm sorry for the prayer broadcast. If it's in God's will, we'll be going into 2021. I'm talking about, listen, don't even look in your rearview mirrors, guys. Leave the past in the past because there's nothing that you can do about it. But please do be very, very wise of your time. Time is something that you cannot get back. Again, time is something that you cannot get back. So surround yourself with assets and not liabilities. God bless you all. Happy New Year. And I love you to pieces. Bye-bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.